Now today we will learn direction ratio and direction cosines of a line, which is also similar to as it is a vector. If I am taking a point A and B, A having points 1, 2, 3 and B having point I am right 5, 4, 6. How can in a vector we know that how to find out the direction ratio of AB vector or BA vector, but in a line you write the direction ratio of a line AB. You never use this arrow. Line direction ratio of a line AB. Now how can find out the direction ratio of line AB, which is similar as it is of vector 5 minus 1. You write these bracket for direction ratios 5 minus 1 comma. You write 4 minus 2, then 6 minus 3, which is similar as it is a vector. Now the direction ratio of line AB is 4, 2, 3. In the next step, if the direction ratio of any line is given, how we can find out its direction cosines? Now you write direction cosines of line AB. Now see here how we can find out direction cosine, which is also similar as it is a vector. You write 4, this is direction ratio, this is 2 and this is 3. You divide with their squares sum and its square root. Square root of sum of its squares. This is 4 square, 2 square and 3 square. Now this is 16 plus 4 plus 9. Its answer become 29. I am write 29 here. Here also you write square root of 29. So in the next step you write it is 4 upon, this is you write 4 upon square root 29 and 2 upon square root 29 and 3 upon square root of 29. This is the method to change the direction ratio into the direction cosines. Sometime angles of a line is given with positive x-axis. If I make this three-dimensional, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis, and this is a line. This line is makes an angle alpha with x-axis, beta with y-axis, and gamma with z-axis. Now how can find out the direction ratio of this line? No. If the angles are given, you always find direction cosines. Direction cosines of line is when the angles are given. First you write cos with the angle of line with positive x-axis, it is alpha. Now the next, this is line makes an angle beta with the y-axis, cos of beta. Next you write cos of gamma. Now this is the direction cosines of a line when the angle with the lines with the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis are given. Also the one condition is this: if the direction cosines of line is given, the sum of its squares always become 1. Always